In order to find contract opportunities, you must be familiar with navigating SAM.gov. This video will go over two main parts: creating a SAM account and registering your business on SAM. Remember, doing these is 100% free, so don't let anybody charge you hundreds of dollars to get registered in SAM. Have the following items ready: your articles of incorporation, your EIN number or social security number registered to the business, and your banking information. So go ahead and head over to SAM.gov. On the upper left side, you should see a sign in button. Go ahead and click it. On the sign in menu, go ahead and click the create an account option. Fill out the information that they ask and click submit once you're done. You should have gotten a message that an email confirmation was sent. Go ahead and confirm your account through your email. Once you've confirmed, go ahead and set your password. Click continue. And now you're gonna have to create a second form of authentication. Now you can use your text, social security key, government employee ID. I recommend using the text because it's easy. Everyone has a cell phone, and you will type in your cell phone number. They will send you a text to confirm that's the right cell phone. So you go ahead and type in the code that they sent you, click submit. Great. Now you've added a second form of authentication. Click continue to continue to SAM.gov, and you should have your account ready. Here's the terms of use. You can read it if you want to. Agree. Nothing too crazy in there. They should have emailed the password to you. Go ahead and type it in, and your account should have been created. Now, after you have created your account, this is how your home screen will look like. We're going to focus on the area that says entity information. Under register your entity, click get started. Click on create new entity. I want to do business with. We're going to do business directly with the US government, and select the answer that best fits your intentions today. So we want to bid on a federal procurement opportunity as a prime contractor. We won't worry about the other ones for now. Click next. We're trying to do business with the government, so it's going to be the federal government. Click next. Alright, this is very important. This is what we want to get, the CAGE code. This is what the government uses to identify your company. So the best option for this would probably be this one. Again, this is free. We're just selecting your plan. So select this one. Are you registered as a government entity? No, this is going to be your first time. It's going to be in the US. For now, we're just going to focus on US companies only. Do you have a CAGE code already? No, we're trying to get one. So this gives you like a brief summary of what we just typed. We're registering our business or organization, and we want to have the chance to bid on all awards. As you can see at the top here, it's a 6-step process. So it's it's very long process, or at least longer than your usual application. But we're gonna enter the entity data, such as all your business information, your financial information for your business. So that's what your entity data is. You're free to download the registration guide here. Gives you step by step on how to fill it out. If you have any other questions, you're free to call the help list if you have additional questions. But again, people are there to help you, because by you applying to do business with the government, you make the landscape more competitive, which means lower prices for them. So you're actually doing them a favor by, competing for government contracts. So they should be thanking you. So we're gonna go ahead and click next. Legal business name. All right, I'm just gonna put all my business information. So my business name is Contract Code LLC. Make sure you put the LLC at the end. So we're doing business as, we're gonna leave it blank. So you can see it's optional. Physical address, we're located in the United States. And I'm gonna type in my physical address for your business, the address that's in your articles of incorporation. All right, so go ahead and click next. So make sure this address is the correct address. All right, if your business moves, make sure you notify the SAM registration website. You're gonna have to provide some official documents. So yes, we can provide it. Remember at the beginning of the video, I did say the documents that you need. So we're gonna go ahead and click next. We're already at step 3, so it's going faster than I thought. All right, so what SAM does is search the database of companies that match the information that you give it. It spits out potential companies that they think it is. And yes, I see my company right here. It's the very first one. So yes, I recognize my entity. If I don't recognize my entity, and go ahead and click next, they'll ask me for additional information, but since I recognize my entity, it's contract code LLC, we're gonna go to next. All my details are correct. Yes, they're correct. So this is the year that your company was incorporated. Mine is 2024, it's a very new company, and it was incorporated in Florida. So go ahead and find your state, click next. Include in public search. So what does this mean? The government has a database where companies can opt to be in it. This doesn't mean you're gonna win a contract, it doesn't mean they'll call you up. All this means is you make it easier for contracting officers or government agencies to find you. Your information is out there, such as your address, your email, your phone number, but we're gonna go ahead and click the box. You don't have to be in it. You can find contract opportunities without being in the list, but this just makes it easier for the agencies to find you. So we're gonna click that box. If you're the owner of this company, you should have no issues with that. But go ahead and click the box that says you're authorized to conduct transactions on behalf of the entity. If you're not the owner, make sure, of course, you have something that says you can authorize transactions. So we're gonna receive our unique ID, also known as our UEI. So that's gonna be it. So we have our UEI. Great, we've done the first half. So we're going to continue registration. So you always wanna confirm all this information is correct. Contract code LLC, UEI, year of incorporation, state of Florida, and the physical address. We are the owner, so we're gonna click yes, the first one. If we're not the owner, they're gonna ask us some additional questions about the owner. But since we are the owner, we don't have to worry about that. Yes, I'm certifying, continue registration. So we've done the first half of the registration, not the second half, which is gonna be a little bit longer. Business information. You can pull up your articles of incorporation and pull all the data from there. There's two important things here: fiscal year and close date. Now, if you're a sole proprietor LLC, which means you operate your business by yourself, you're a one-man show, then the date has to be December. If you're not a sole proprietorship, meaning you have multiple employees or you're a full-blown business, then you must select the date of your fiscal year end. Another important thing is the mailing address. Although your business is registered on your physical address, your mailing address could be different, so make sure you update that. IRS content. Again, if you read this little note here, if you're a sole proprietorship, you will select social security number. If you're not, you select EIN. So we're gonna select social security number, type our social, and then fill out all the corresponding information. So once you have all your information, go ahead and click save and continue. They're gonna say, hey, we're gonna send you a password to make sure all the information matches. You're gonna say, cool, send me that password. Click send password. Go ahead and check your email, make sure you have that password. Paste that password in there, confirm password. That should be done. So now we're moving on to ownership details. Does another entity own or control the entity you are registering? No, I am the owner. I will be controlling it. That was easy. Save and continue. Are you a successor to a predecessor that held a federal contract or grant within the last 3 years? Nope, I'm the first one doing government contracts. More than likely, you're probably gonna be the first one in your family or in the company too. So we're gonna hit no, save and continue. Cool, that was easy. General information. This part's a little bit longer, but not that bad. Country of incorporation, United States. State of incorporation, Florida. We don't need a clearance. We don't need secret clearance. We don't need top secret clearance. Not applicable. We're just a regular company. We might have to go back and change that, but at this time, we're regular. Security secret clearance. Not applicable. In my case, I will put secret, but your case, not applicable. Unless you have a clearance. Are you any of these? Nope. Are you certified under the Department of Transportation? I am not. Native American? I am not. We are an LLC and we are a sole proprietorship. Remember I said we own it. It's a one-man show. We run the whole thing and we don't have any other employees. We are a for-profit organization. Socio-economic categories. So you can self-identify in any one of these, okay? Veteran-owned business, small business joint venture. If you don't know what these are, you're free to do a Google search, but you can self-identify. Now, Later on, you can apply for a certification, for a veteran-owned certification or woman-owned certification. But right now, you're free to self-identify. So I'm gonna self-identify as a veteran-owned small business, minority-owned, Hispanic American, and that's it. Save and continue. All right, financial information. So this is where you would get your banking information, such as your routing number, your account number, and you would fill all this information in. Why is this important? Well, your SAM account is how the government pays you. So if you win a contract and you complete the contract, the government uses SAM to transfer the money from the government to your bank account through SAM. So once you complete all that information, look at the first question. It says, do you accept credit cards as a method of payment? Obviously click yes if yes, click no if no. Sometimes the government will pay you through their credit card that they have. If you don't accept it, go ahead and click no. So scroll down and click save and continue. Executive compensation. So it's gonna ask you a question. It says, did your business do both of the following? If you only did one, click no. If you did both, click yes. If you did neither, obviously click no. So I'm gonna go ahead and click no because I did not make more than 25 million in annual gross income. I wish I did. Save and continue. Proceedings question. I'm gonna click no because I already know what that is. So if you have any questions, most of you will be no, but you're free to Google the federal regulation. Save and continue. Alright, this part is very important. So you're gonna go down on this page and you're gonna review every single information. Make sure it's typed correctly before you submit, otherwise it's just gonna delay the process. Once you reviewed all that information and everything is correct, go ahead and click save and continue. Alright, now the fun part. So this is for what your company is actually selling. Your NAICS code is the industry that it's selling under. So we're going to put a few NAICS codes in here. We can add them later on, we can remove them later on. So this is just temporary for our registration purposes. So we're gonna add this one. We are going to sell them this one. Other electronic parts and equipment merchant wholesalers. We're gonna add this one. Stationery and office supplies merchant wholesalers. Again, you can add these later on, you can remove them later on, but we just want a couple in there. That should be good enough. This is important when the government does their search. They might search through NAICS codes. You know, you have yours up here. Now we're gonna move on to the PSC. So this isn't referring to the industry, but this is referring to the actual items that you're selling. We're going to put 7B22, IT and telecom, computer service equipment, hardware and peripherals. We're going to add that on there. And again, you can change these anytime you want. So we're going to click save and continue. And you got to click your primary. So we want to sell other electronic parts and equipment merchant wholesalers. So we want to keep this general, right? The more general, more vague we are, the better it is for us. Click save and continue. Size metrics. Annual receipts. $1, number of employees, I'm the only one, so I don't have any other employees working for me. EDI, no, doesn't apply to us. Disaster response registry, do you want to be included? I personally don't. You can if you want to, but nothing that I offer will probably help them during a disaster, so I'm going to click no. Review assertions, so scroll down and look at all the items that you have, make sure they're all correct. They seem pretty correct to me. Save and continue. Are there any person in your company that are responsible for determining prices offered in bids or proposals? Nope, I'm the only one. We don't have any other plants or facilities. If you do have another plant or facility, you're gonna add a new facility, but nope. We are based off of Florida. For products designated by the EPA, there's a percentage of required material. I will provide this information because I don't know which contracts I'm gonna be submitting for. They might require it, they might not, so I will provide that. Okay, you always want to be the one giving them your pricing. So who's going to be responsible? Well, it's going to be me. So I am Juan Juarez. I will be the owner. I do not want to be considered. So number 5, are we a small business that wishes to be considered for status as a labor surplus area? No. You can click this to learn about it, but I am not. Nope, we don't have a parent company. So number 7 is important. Number 7 tells you, hey, we searched Contract Codes LLC's profile. We don't see anything that says they have an active exclusion. An active exclusion means something like the barred or suspended from bidding on a contract for whatever reason. Let's say you did any white collar crimes. Hopefully you're not doing that. But the government can actually ban you from submitting a proposal and we don't have any, so cool. And then they're asking us, are you currently debarred or suspending by any federal agency? Nope, I've never actually submitted anything before. No, we have not been convicted of anything. We have not been fraudulent. We have not been charged. We have not been terminated. Okay, terminated for cause, default. For those of you who don't know what that means, is defaulting on a contract means you won a contract, but you did not complete your side of the contract. So you have been terminated due to incompetence, and that's very bad. So don't get your contract terminated by default. We don't have that. So we're gonna click no. Hubzone joint venture. We're not doing a joint venture, okay? A joint venture is kind of like a partnership between two companies. We're not participating in a woman-owned small business joint venture, correct? We're not participating in a economically disadvantaged women-owned small business, great? We're not a woman. We're not participating in a small business joint venture. We're not participating in a veteran-owned. We're not participating in any joint venture at all. So this is correct. So are we providing any data to the government that qualifies as limited rights data or restricted computer software? Yes or no? It depends on the contract, so we will provide that information. Alright, so based on the information that we provided, we are considered a small business. Surprise, surprise. Alright, this little chart here. The thing that you gotta look at is size standard. So size standard depends on the size of your company when it comes to income and when it comes to employees. So if we make more than $40 million a year under this NAICS code, we are a small business. If we have less than 500 employees under this NAICS code, then we are a small business. Looking good there. They're asking us, are you a small disadvantaged business? Yes, we are. Do we provide end products that are listed on the list? Blah, blah, blah. Child labor laws. Make sure you read the FAR parts, very important, but we are not. We have not held any previous contracts. Whenever you get this answer, it's best, whenever you get this response or this option, it's best to click it, because you don't know, you might not, okay? So it depends. Give you the old contracting answer, it depends. So it depends on the contract that you're submitting to. And of course, this can change on any occasion. So we just want to get that cage code. As soon as we get that cage code, we can come back and make changes to this whole page. We filed all the equal opportunity of compliance reports. Yes, I'm not hiring anybody else. So cool. It's our first time registering, so we do not have any previous contracts. 26, maintenance, calibration, and/or repair of information technology. We will provide that information. Save and continue. 27, we provide services as described in these FAR parts. We will provide that information. Are we an inverted domestic corporation? No. Are we a subsidiary of an inverted domestic corporation? No. We have any unpaid federal tax liability that has been assessed? No. Has your entity been convicted of a felony? I already know that's a no. Violation under federal law within preceding 24 months? Have we received $7.5 million or more in federal contracts during the prior federal fiscal year required to? No, we have not. 2035? No. We do not mess with telecommunication equipment or services as of now. Architect engineer response, this is not applicable. We are not a construction company. If you are a construction company, you might have to go through this box of response. So we're just gonna click save and continue. Defense response, yes, DoD spent a lot of money on a lot of contracts. We won a bid on DoD. It depends. This is up to you. Okay, I would highly recommend yes. If you look at how much money the Department of Defense spends on contracts, you'll probably want to click yes too. Our supplies will be transported by sea in the performance of any contract or subcontracting resulting from this solicitation. Okay, transportation by sea. The US has a lot of Buy America First on their contracts, so this makes it very difficult for you to get your items shipped from overseas. I don't see myself doing this. If you do, then you click yes. 39, does Contract Codes LLC represent that the prices set forth in this contract are based on the wages rate or material prices established and controlled by a foreign government? No, we do not anticipate that. We are not owned by a foreign government, okay? It is us, an American, in America, doing American business. If it is yes, it makes it a little bit more difficult, but I mean, probably not. We are not a foreign entity, so based off of this information alone, we would click no. Are we a foreign entity that plans to provide use to launch other satellites? No. Are we offering commercial satellite services? We are not. Are we employing severely disabled individuals? Nope, we're not employing anybody. Are we in compliance with generally accepted accounting principles? Yes, we are. Review FARs and DFARs, reps and certs. So Sam is asking you to go in these and read all of these FAR parts. If you're like me, you've read them all already. Alright, and you know what all of these FAR parts say. So once you've read every single one of these FAR parts, you click save and continue. And that was sarcasm. But however, a lot of these are very important, such as, let's see, Buy American. A lot of government agencies will only buy American products. Performance-based payments. You will be paid based on your performance. You want to look at that. Some of these are very important, more than others. So based on your situation, read those accordingly. Federal assistance program. We're gonna click no. We're not really in a situation that requires us to ask for the government's help. So no. Cool. Points of contact. All right. I am the owner. I will put my full information here. Now remember, a lot of these are the same. So like accounts receivable POC, it's gonna be me. Same as sole proprietorship POC, it's going to be me. And then government business POC, I am going to copy from electronic business. Boom, it'll automatically populate. Nice and easy. SBA profile, small business certification. So Sam is telling you, hey, you got to go to another website, the SBA website, and then you will register into the dynamic small business search. That's more of a catalog where all the contractors are located, and then the government can use it to do their market research or reach out to potential contractors. As of now, we're just gonna click save and continue. Just double check, make sure all your information is correct. Once I confirm that my information is correct, we're going to click submit. Okay, read this little part right here, it's important. By submitting this registration, you are certifying the information is accurate and complete. Knowingly providing false or misleading information may result in criminal prosecution under Section 1001, Title 18 of the United States Code. Criminal penalties could include imposition of a fine, imprisonment, or both. You may be subject to other penalties as well, including but not limited to administrative remedies such as suspension and debarment. Ineligibility to participate in programs conducted under the authority of the Small Business Act or civil liability under the False Claims Act. Okay, so basically, don't be lying on your application. Okay, tell the truth. Ethics is very important when it comes to the public's money. So make sure all of this is correct. You're not lying. You're not trying to defraud the government. You're just trying to do business and make a living. Click submit. And then Sam's gonna send you another password. So click send password. You're gonna go check your email, copy that password, paste the password, confirm password. So cool. You're gonna get this message that says submit registration confirmation page. Registration is submitted. So what's gonna happen now is the CAGE department is going to review your application now that you have UEI number, and they're gonna see if they can issue the CAGE code to your company. If it checks all the boxes, it's a green light, they will issue you a CAGE code. They might be asking you for proof of address to make sure that the address you provided is the correct address for you. All we have to do is just wait a few weeks maybe, but the hard part is complete. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. I tried to speed it up. I tried to kind of compile it into a video to make it easier to understand. I know this information is dry, but this is one of the things that we have to do when setting up our business. So cool. Make sure you like and comment on the video and let me know how your process goes, and let me know what kind of business you have in the comment section so I can find out what kind of content I should be making next. All right, see you guys.